tonight's junior high duel, Perry Maroons. At this time, we do invite all the Broken Arrow senior Tigers and their escorts to meet underneath the core entrance underneath the Oklahoma state flag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to senior night here at the Tiger Fieldhouse with the wrestling duel featuring the Perry Maroons and your Broken Arrow Tigers. Introducing the senior wrestlers for the Tigers. First up, Ashton Sagle, being escorted by her mother, Andrea, and Dennis, her father. Also her twin sister, Owen. Her favorite memory is losing her first match that she ever wrestled, not because she lost, but because her and her dad created a closer bond through a sport that he thought he would never coach again. Welcome, Ashton Sagle. Next senior wrestler, Alex Coombs, being escorted by her mom, Melinda, and her dad, Brian. Her favorite wrestling memory is all the fun nights she spent with her teammates and growing her connections. She has been wrestling for 3 years, and after high school, she plans to attend OSU and the Girls Wrestling Club. Alex Coombs. And our last senior, Victoria Cornelison, being escorted by her dad, Daniel, and her mom, Hope. Her favorite wrestling memory is Addie Farquhar making her fall in love with the sport. She has been wrestling for 2.5 years. After high school, she plans on working for Quick Trip Corporation and getting her associates in business management. Let's give it up for our senior Tigers. this time, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stand and remove your caps, and that all military men and women, active or veterans, render a salute to the flag of the United States of America, as we honor those men and women who protect our freedoms both home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight being sung by Owen Sagle, a senior here at Broken Arrow High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, and welcome inside the Tiger Fieldhouse. Wrestling tonight, senior night. The Perry Maroons taking on the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. And it's a special night as 3 seniors are being honored this evening in the Fieldhouse. I am Dan Hawk. I will be on the call this evening as we welcome in Perry, Ashton Sagle, who her favorite sport and favorite memory in wrestling is losing her first match that I ever wrestled, not because I lost, but because me and my dad created a closer bond through a sport that he taught herself and kept her going along the way. And there's our seniors and their banners. There's Alex Combs, Victoria Cornelison, along with Ashton Sagle. Ashton, in her future, plans to attend college and pursue health science or secondary education while continuing her wrestling career. Victoria Cornelison, her favorite memory in wrestling is Addie Farquhar making her fall in love with the sport. She's been wrestling for 2.5 years now, and after high school, she plans to work for Quick Trip Corporation and get her Association of Business Management degree. Alex Combs' favorite wrestling memory is all the fun nights I spent with the teammates and growing stronger connections. She's been wrestling for 3 years. After high school, she plans to attend OSU and join the girls wrestling club and pursue a major in nursing. We'll take one final look at that senior video with our 3 seniors. It's quite an accomplishment to get to this point on the year. They deserve all the honors that has been given to them. A lot of work has been put together with this varsity team. Like I said, 3 seniors being honored tonight on senior night. The Perry Maroons coming to town. We've got matches from 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 140, 155 as well. We are going to start it off at the 130 as Tiffany Brashers will be squaring off at Alexi Valencia for the 130 match. Brashers 129.8, Valencia 128.5. So not much of a weight differential between the two of them. And then we will wrap it up with Ashton Sagle, one of our 3 seniors. She will square off against Peyton Reeves at the 125 weight class. Reeves checks in at 124.2. Sagle, 124. We'll finish the night. It'll be an exhibition match. It'll be at 125. That will be Combs versus Valencia. So Valencia will get double duty work tonight, as well as Combs. Correction, Combs will not get double duty tonight. She'll only have the one match this evening for those exhibition matches. So once again, we'd like to thank our three seniors tonight, Ashton Sagle, Victoria Corneliuson, along with Alex Combs. They will be wrestling for their final night here in the Fieldhouse. And as a reminder, coming up next year, we'll have a brand new facility to kick off, and it's going to be a beautiful arena, and it'll be the new home for wrestling, cheer, and volleyball as well. So we'll be checking out ArrowVision and BA Tiger Athletics on Twitter for all the updates of what's going on with Broken Arrow Athletics. Speaking of big thanks, we'd like to thank our One Club sponsors, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Ascension St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, Matthews Ford, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip. Also want to give a shout out to our ArrowVision crew, Logan Hawk taking all the photos on the mat level. Be sure to give him a follow on Twitter. He does a lot of work for Broken Arrow High School, especially, and the athletic department. We got to give a big shout out to Antonio Hurling, our stream director, along with Blake Shy, our producer and engineer. Madison Dildine will have her coming up on Friday for some basketball. And of course, all the students that helped out this evening for this special night of wrestling here in the Fieldhouse for senior night. We'll take a quick timeout, and coming up next, we'll have senior night, Broken Arrow and Perry. Stay with us on ArrowVision.
Matthews Ford in Broken Arrow has been collaborating with Broken Arrow Public Schools since 2016. Through this partnership, Matthews Ford sponsors the Broken Arrow Teacher of the Year Award by providing a courtesy car for the winner to drive throughout the year. We'd like to recognize Matthews Ford for their efforts in supporting educators and being a valuable community partner with Broken Arrow Public Schools. This support sets a great example of how local businesses can work together with our school system to create a better future for all.
Life happens in a hurry. Our money experts will help you keep up. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. We're also proud to be team orthopedist for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Your side hustle keeps you moving. We'll help you get where you really want to go. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Matthews Ford in Broken Arrow has been collaborating with Broken Arrow Public Schools since 2016 and sponsors the Broken Arrow Teacher of the Year Award by providing a courtesy car for the winner to drive throughout the year. We'd like to recognize Matthews Ford for being a valuable community partner with Broken Arrow Public Schools.
At Ascension St. John, you'll find advanced heart care, brain and spine care, and personalized cancer care. And we excel just as much in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
And welcome back inside the Tiger Fieldhouse. I'm Dan Hawk, along for the ride with Broken Arrow and Perry this evening for our senior night. We're going to start it off with weight class 130. Tiffany Brashers will square it off with Alexia Valencia. Brashers 129.8, Valencia 128.5. The clock is at 2. We'll start it up. Referee getting one final look. I believe he's just making sure as to where we're starting tonight, which kind of makes sense because normally we'd start out the 100 weight class, but doing a little bit different tonight. I believe it's to honor Ashton Sagle as our final match, other than our exhibition match with Combs of Valencia. But Brashers will score it off first with Valencia. We are underway here in the field house. Both wrestlers trying to get a look at one another. We'll get that clock on for you so you can see where we're at in the match. Got to give a big shout out to Blake Shy for all the work that he does for ArrowVision to get us a live clock as well. Brashers throws her opponent down with a takedown. Just grabbed the leg and just threw Valencia to the mat. She takes the 2-0 lead early on with a $1:19 to go in the first. So almost halfway through this first period, and Brashers just taking control so far. 2 points on the takedown. She's got that arm bar locked on the right arm. Now she's rotating it around on the left, with the back right leg, trying to rotate her over. Nice cradle position right now on Brashers. We're down to 30 seconds or so here in the first. Valencia gets up. She's going to get 1 point for the escape. So Brashers leading it 2-1. Perry, a very historic program in the state of Oklahoma for wrestling. They took care of the business in the JV match. We'll end the first period with Brashers leading it 2-1. Also, Broken Arrow Tiger fans, our basketball team's on the road at Choctaw. We're at the half. Broken Arrow on top of Choctaw, 24-19. Executive Director of Athletics, Dustin Smith, is out there, and he will continue to give us updates. We'll also check Squirtle throughout the night as well to keep you up to date on how our boys and girls basketball team are doing at Choctaw. So minute 35 left here in the second. And Brashers once again in control. She's on top of Valencia. Down to a minute 15 now in the second. Brashers really trying to rotate Valencia over. Nothing doing so far, though. It is senior night in the field house. 3 wrestlers being honored. As Brashers trying to stretch out Valencia here, trying to rotate her over. As we're down to 20 seconds here in the second. So 16 seconds left to go. Stalemate on Valencia. Brashers going to try to work quickly on top. Valencia trying to escape, nothing doing as Brashers just throws her back on the mat. And that's going to end the second period. Brashers is going to choose down. So period 3 now. And Brashers getting to her feet, trying to get to an escape. So far, they're locked on the mat. And with that,
2 points, Brashers.
Brashers doubles up her point total. She's now got 4, so it's 4-1 midway through the third. I got to give a lot of credit to Coach Tori Lyles, just getting this team ready to go for this senior night. I mean, there's a lot at stake, folks. Last time they'll be wrestling here in the field house, and if you're a senior, you definitely want to go out with a bang and win your final match as a Tiger. And so far, Brashers is taking care of business right now. Cheerleaders try to get Brashers going. Down to 44 seconds now.
You got 40 seconds. You gotta come out now. Get you on, Lex. Let's go.
Alexa underneath trying to escape out of here, but Brashers just got locked in. Uses her legs as an advantage, pushing in on her stomach here. There's so much pressure being applied to Valencia. And if this stands, Brashers is going to win by decision by 4-1. And she does. So congratulations to Tiffany Brashers, 4-1 win.
Winner, Tiffany Brashers, 4-1.
Now Addie Farquhar is going to win this next one as her opponent. There is none. So Farquhar
Addie Farquhar with a forfeit.
will win by forfeit. Alex Combs.
Alex Coombs. in a
Coombs,
forfeit.
correction. Thank you for that. Will win by forfeit as well. Riley Robler will come up, and she will also pick up a victory by forfeit. So
Riley Robler in a forfeit.
and now we'll get back to the mat with Sophia Donahoe at 152.4. We'll square off with Avardra Coldiron, 154, even. You know, and like I said at the beginning of us starting this duel with Perry, Perry has been very historic when it comes to wrestling, winning several state championships, very well known in the state of Oklahoma when it comes to the sport of wrestling. Sophia is going to pick up a takedown here, and she's going right to work on Coldiron. She's got her locked in right now, trying to go for a quick pin. Coldiron escapes with 2 points, so we're tied, correction, 4-2 here in the field house. We were discussing wrestling in Perry, Oklahoma. Jack Hager, also known as Jack Swagger, wrestled for the WWE and AEW. Went to the University of Oklahoma. Is from Perry, Oklahoma. There's two Olympic wrestlers with Danny Hodge and Jack Van Bieber. Baber, a freestyle wrestler. Danny Hodge, a boxer, but also a professional wrestler as well. He won silver in the 1956 Olympic Games in Melbourne. As
2 points.
two more points go to Dono. She's up 7-2 right now. And Dono, just a strong wrestler overall. She just is able to torque her opponents, and we've seen that through the course of this season. And we've had broadcasts on ArrowVision. She's going for the pin here in the first period, trying to get it before time expires. Down to 2 seconds now. And I think that was nearly a pin. She's going to get 3 more points for back. And just like that, the Lady Tigers in this match are up 10-2. Overall, 21-0. It's Donahoe trying to put in the work here. She's going to start out underneath here in the second with 1:45 to go. Dono trying to get to her feet on Coldiron. She could just rotate her leg a little bit over, and she's going to have a chance here to just put all of her body weight, and just like that, she escapes and picks up 2 points, and she's going to have a decision here if she holds on. 12-2. Donahoe wrestling with some vengeance tonight on senior night, trying to get a pin here in the second. She's trying to rotate that back leg. Now we're down to a minute. 3 more points will go to Donahoe, so now she's up 15-2. Down to 50 seconds now. As Coldiron tried to get to her feet, but Donahoe just using her strength and gets her back on the mat. Down to 20 seconds now. That's going to be escape.
1 point, Coldiron.
So Coldiron will get one back, but Donahoe says, nope, not doing it tonight. And she's going to pick up a takedown, just throws her back on the mat. So she is cruising right now in the second period. 17-3. That will end the second. We'll go to one more. It's Dono with a big point differential inside the field house. We're in the third quarter. Lady Tigers on the basketball court with Choctaw. They are on top 24-19. Here in the field house, Donahoe just putting on a clinic on Coldiron. Stallmate here, so both wrestlers come back to the middle with a $1:34 to go here in the third. They'll both go neutral and go standing up. Yeah, it's nearly a tech fall. How about 3 more points? 2 more points, correction for Dono. So 19. That's gonna do it. As Donahoe, with that tech fall, wins 19-3. Congratulations to Donahoe. Broken Arrow just rolling. 26-0 on Perry on senior night. To honor those 3 seniors, Ashton Sagle, Victoria Cornelison, and Alex Coombs. So now, a forfeit. Jade McKinney is your winner. So now we're going to move back to weight class 100. And this will be Elena Peralta. And this will also be a forfeit. So Peralta will get another win.
Alina Peralta in a forfeit.
So congratulations to Elena Peralta. Now we have no wrestlers at 105. So we'll go to 110. Riley Skags for Perry. 109.7 against Lady Tiger Sophia Reese. 110.6. Midway through the first. Reese, if that would have been closer to the mat, that would have been a takedown. And instead, we'll go back to the middle with a $127 here in the first. Reese trying to size up Skags. 2 points for Skag, or correction, for Reese, and she's going to the mat right now, trying to push her opponent over to get a pin. And that is a pin. So Reese picks up the win.
Pin Sophia Reese.
So how about that from Reese? All Tigers so far. They lead at 44-0. We'll move to 115. And it will be Kristen De La Rosa, 116.8 versus AJ Warren, 115.4. De La Rosa stretches her body all the way out to avoid any opportunity from Warren. Now De La Rosa trying to work on that back leg as she's rotating around, and there's 2 points with her efforts to get on top. Warren trying to get some coaching from her coaches, telling her to circle up front, but De La Rosa has just maintained on top in this one. Down to a minute or so here in the first. Down to 50. Been a very impressive night for Broken Arrow. As Perry's Warren trying to get an escape, nothing doing yet. That will be 2 points coming for Warren. There they are. So we're tied at 2-2 as Warren with the escape. 5 seconds to go here in the first. And time would have stayed on the clock. De La Rosa would have picked up 2 coming back. So Warren will start on top. Correction, De La Rosa will start on top. Two with one another. De La Rosa's got the back leg, back hip locked in. And she's applying that pressure on that left arm. Down to a minute. Warren is trying to get to her feet here, but De La Rosa just spun her right back around to stay on top. 30 seconds now. Down to 20. We're still tied 2-2. So we'll go to the third period. So third period underway. One point with the escape for De La Rosa. Two more points for De La Rosa, so now it's 5-2. And after 3 quarters, Choctaw on top of the Lady Tigers on the hardwood, 36-34. So Shane Coffey's bunch will need to push back. Remember, they lost to Bixby on Saturday of last week. So they're trying to get things back in the win column. If they lose tonight against Choctaw, that would be 2 straight. De La Rosa trying to maintain that lead of 5-2 with under a minute to go here in the third. So 40 seconds to go now. Barring anything wild here, Broken Arrow will win another match in a row. "15 seconds now. De La Rosa is going to win here. 5-2.
Kristen De La Rosa.
Congratulations to Kristen De La Rosa. 120 now. Emily Beckley, Sabin Owen. Beckley, 122.7. Owen, 121 for weight class 120. Beckley, obviously with the length advantage. Owen has a little bit more solid frame, as Beckley has much more of a length advantage here. Only 3 matches to go left. Here in the field house.
2 points, Beckley.
Beckley picking up 2, 2-0. Minute 5 to go here in the first. As Owen was locked in with her legs, was able to escape out of that, but she's still on bottom as Beckley is just maintaining the strength on top. She's got her head and her left arm locked in. As Beckley's trying to rotate her over for a pin. 27 seconds to go now. Two points on Owen. Now she's trying to work on a pin on Beckley. Beckley picks up 2 as the Perry coaches are not happy with that escape right there. And the referee's going to go talk to the scorer's table here. Try to listen in down low. Actually, we'll just check on him. I believe he's checking the points right now. Beckley is winning 4-2. We have that reversed. Owen is leading 4-2. We'll go to period number 2. It will start over as the buzzer was not ready. Owen rotating around trying to escape, but Beckley just stays on top. As Beckley's going to have to work quickly here in the second to get some points back. She trails 4-2. Minute 23 now. Beckley can flip her body over. She's trying to get Owen to go with her. She would have maintained on top. On to 47 seconds now. Beckley trying to rotate her over here. She's got her on her side. Owen's body's too far up. She needs to continue to crank her down. 2 seconds to go now. And now we'll go to the third period. So final period for Beckley and Owen. It looks like both wrestlers are going to try to give it their all in this third and final period. Beckley's going to have to work quickly to get some points here. So Owen is just trying to lock in on that leg. She's got a hammer grip there. At one point, it's going to be an escape for Beckley. So now she trails by 1 with 1:15 to go here in the third. Tigers have won every match tonight. And another point is going to, referee signaled for a point, but I guess not. Correction, no point there. Beckley trying to pick up a point here. She trails by 1, and she knows it, down to 40 seconds. So Fieldhouse comes alive. Down to 25 seconds now. Under 20. Beckley's just trying anything here to pick up some points. She picks up 2. And she takes the 1-point advantage. That will do it. Beckley comes from behind all the way in the third period to win 5-4. So now, with that victory, Broken Arrow maintains as Ashton Sagle will go against Peyton Reeves. Sagle has been tough all season long, one of our 3 seniors. Referee brings it back. I don't know why, but brings him back to the middle. So we'll reset with 1:45 to go here in the first. Last time we broadcasted on ArrowVision, Sagle picked up a pin. One of the most amazing pins that I've seen calling high school wrestling. Dad wrestled at the Division I level at Cornell, so wrestling is in Sagle's blood. And as we look at her senior day, this is her 3rd year wrestling. She started in her sophomore year, so this sport has meant a lot to her. She wants to wrestle in college as well. She wants to pursue a degree in health science and secondary education. As both of these wrestlers pretty evenly matched. Only 0.2 of a point differential with Reeves. As Sagle tries to go low, and they both stay neutral on top, on their feet. Down to 10 seconds now. Sagle is just so tough when she's on her feet, but she'll always stretch her back legs out and go to the mat. And there's just not much you can do with it. Both coaches now talking to one another. As Reeves will go down. Sagle maintaining on top, grabbing that back leg. Now she's moving to a arm bar up top. Both wrestlers trying to use their legs to get around. With Sagle still on top. 1 point for Reeves to escape. Minute 10 now. Sagle working down low, trying to just lift Reeves up off the mat. They both reset up top. Now Reeves. But that is going to go back to Sagle. Sagle with a great hold on the arm. And she's just trying to rotate Reeves over to pick up a pin here. Reeves fighting here in the second period as the clock is on her side. We're down to 10 seconds. 3 points. And it also looks like Reeves picks up 1 point. So it's 5-2 now with 8 seconds here in the second. Never got set, so they'll restart it with 7 seconds to go. That'll probably do the second period, so we'll go to the final period of this match. And we do. Good match. As far as quality, this appears to be the match of the night right now. Sagle brings Reeves to the mat. No takedown though, but just gets her on the mat. Both wrestlers will go back up. Minute 10 to go now. Coaches tell Reeves it's time to go. She's going to have to hurry if she's going to want to beat Sagle here. But Sagle is just so tough because of her length, and with her legs, she can just stretch her whole body all the way out and doesn't give any opportunity for Reeves to sneak a one in there to rotate her over. They're probably going to be called back to the middle, and they are, down to 32 seconds left. Got to give credit to both wrestlers here. His points have become so difficult to come by. Sagle now in front, 5-2. she's going to pick up 2 more. So 7-2. So Sagle is going to walk away with a win. 7-2.
Ashton Sagle, 7-2, takes the match.
I know Reese picked up a pin at 110, but this match here was very special. So the Tigers will walk away the winner tonight. We'll go over the final points in just a little bit. It looks like we will not have that exhibition match. So that will do it. So let's go over the numbers for tonight. Sophia Reese, a winner over Riley Skags by pin. Kristen De La Rosa, winner 5-2. Beckley 5-4 over Sabin Owen. Ashton Sagle, a winner over Peyton Reeves, you just saw it, 7-2. Tiffany Brashers, a winner over Alexia Valencia, 4-1. And then we had 3 forfeits in there. So Addie Farquhar, Alex Coombs, Riley Robler, all picking up wins by forfeit. Sophia Dono, a winner 19-3. And Peralta, a win by forfeit as well. The final 53-0 on senior night for Victoria Corneliuson, Ashton Sagle, and Alex Combe. The Lady Tigers are in the third quarter, down 2 out in Choctaw. So stay with us on BA Athletics on Twitter to find out how the Lady Tigers do. Remember, the boys and girls will be inside the field house on Friday against Ponca City. One final time, we'd like to thank our One Club sponsors: First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Simpson St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, Matthews Ford, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip. Like I said, that basketball game with Ponca City will be on Friday, February 2nd, girls at 6:30, the boys at 8 p.m. We want to give a shout out to our student crew that helped us along this evening. Antonio Hurling, our stream director. Greg Spencer, director of ArrowVision. Blake Shire, producer and engineer. And of course, Logan Hawk, no relation, should be though, taking all the great photos. Check them out on ArrowVision as well. Until Friday, I am Dan Hawk. The Tigers a winner over Perry on Senior Day, 53-0. Until next time, go Tigers.